Hey, I'm Krystal Jae. And if you ever looked at your child and thought something's wrong, but I don't know what to do, you're not alone. With all the dangers that kids face today, especially online, parenting can feel like we're walking through a minefield, right? You've probably heard about sextortion and digital predators, and it's terrifying. But awareness isn't enough. We need tools, we need language, and most of all, we need connection. Let's talk about how to recognize when your child might be silently struggling and what you can do to make sure that they feel safe, seen, and supported, even when they can't say the words. Sometimes kids don't say they're hurting, they show us. Watch for sudden mood changes, pulling away, trouble sleeping, dropping grades, or getting oddly attached or totally avoidant with their phone or iPad or a computer or whatever device or even an object. These aren't just behaviors, they're actually signals. And when you understand what's happening in your child's brain and body, you'll start to respond with calm and not confusion. You see, when a child feels unsafe, whether from an online threat or overwhelming emotion, their brain flips into survival mode. The amygdala takes over, triggering fight, flight, or freeze. Their decision making brain, it goes offline. They can't make the best decisions that they can make. And this isn't defiance, it's biology, it's science. And when you understand this, you can break the cycle. You can be the calm in their storm. And here are some things that you can do to start. Stay calm. Put your hand on your chest. Take a deep breath and say, I am calm. I am here. I am calm. I am here. I am calm. I am here. You can validate their feelings. Instead of, you're fine, try, I can see this is hard. I'm here when you're ready. Another thing is ask open questions. That way you're not receiving that yes, that no, or bruh, right? You're asking them what's been on your mind lately. So then that way they can give you some feedback on what's truly on their mind instead of just saying, are you okay? And they're like, yeah, I'm fine. Right? These small shifts make a big impact and show your child that their emotions are safe with you. Because sometimes our kids can't talk. That's where somatic tools come in. And these are even good for you as a parent to use because there are times to where we just don't have the words, right? So, grounding, right? One exercise I love to do is have them press their feet down, right? How they press their feet down on the ground. And imagine roots going from their feet into the ground, grounding them, having them being anchored, rooted. And then while they're doing that, they can grab their hands. And some do like this, some with the praying hands, some interlock their fingers. But either way, or you can just put them more together and just push your hands together to where they can feel the strength of their souls and feel that they are present, that they are in the present. Now, the Havening's touch. Teach them to gently stroke their arms and say, I am safe. I am okay. 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 Then there's Shake It Out. The little ones, they really love this one, right? Because they get to move. The teens, they kind of feel like, oh my gosh, I'm just being silly. But wiggle and put your shoulders up and down and dance around just to release the tension. At first, they're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I don't want to do this, especially teens. But then when you get them moving and relax and just let them be there, just shake out all the anxieties and the fears and the I don't knows. And then there's the empowering our path. I like this one because this is a thing that you can do together. And you just make a simple path where you are, whether you want to make it fun and make it a path of pillows or a path of blankets, or go outside with some chalk and draw a path in the driveway or on the sidewalk. And what y'all are doing together is you're walking the path. You start on one end and you go to the other. While you're on this path, you're naming what you want to let go of, or the things that you've been scared to say, or the things that are holding you back. And then they're thinking, and while you're doing this, you're also saying the things that you want into your life. So if they's like, oh, I'm so tired that this teacher keeps getting on me every time that I ask a question. I just don't understand why, but I want to make good grades in the class. Or I'm frustrated is what they're throwing away, but they're picking up, I want to be happy. It doesn't even have to be long sentences, or it could be just a single word. Frustration, anger, but I'm grabbing happiness, um, understanding, listen to me. Let them go through that path and throw away, even if they're throwing away, like literally, like I throw away frustration, or I throw away that you don't listen to me. And I wish you could just hear me without fussing at me. Because a lot of times that's what teens feel. They feel that if they come to us, we're going to fuss at them instead of actually listen to them. And so they might want to throw away that reaction that they're thinking that we're going to have. And when we can really come in with listening ears. Now, these practices help regulate the nervous system, restoring safety without needing words. You don't need to have all the answers. Your calm presence, your willingness to listen, your ability to respond instead of react. Those are the gifts that help our children feel safe. And when you combine that with tools like these, you're not just parenting, you're breaking generational cycles. You're teaching them tools to go on even as they grow into young men and young women, that they can then pass those positive tools to their children, to their great grandchildren, right? We're about break the cycle, build the vision, be the change. And if you've been longing to feel more confident as a parent, to finally understand what your child's behavior is really telling you, and to create a home where everyone feels safe, seen, and supported, this is your next step. My 3-hour trauma informed parenting workshop is more than a class, it's a transformation. You'll learn how trauma impacts your child's emotions and behavior, how to recognize hidden stress signals, and how to respond in a way that helps them feel safe, even in the moments of meltdown or silence. We'll cover practical tools you can use immediately, like somatic grounding techniques and healing language that opens doors when words are hard to find. You'll also walk away with strategies to foster emotional resilience, strengthen your family bonds, and advocate for your child in school, at home, and beyond. And if you've ever asked yourself, am I doing enough? Why is my child shutting down? How can I stop repeating patterns from my own childhood? Ooh, I felt that. Have you felt that? How can I stop repeating patterns from my own childhood? Then this workshop is the answer you've been waiting for. And the best thing that I really love about it is that this workshop is CPD and credit and CE accredited. So you get credit hours for you actually get a you get a certificate. And once 10 parents have joined the wait list, I'll open the next live session and you'll be the first to receive your invite. This keeps the space intimate, impactful, and deeply supportive, just the way real change happens. This is how we break the cycle, build the vision, be the change. So let's create the kind of home your child and you deserve. Again, this is how we break the cycle, build the vision, be the change.